Hello and welcome to day 2 of your Manifesting Your Abundant Life series. If you haven't watched the first video, I would invite you to do that first because it gives an explainer. But if you just want to hop right in, then that's cool too. You'll catch on. So in the first series that I did 5 years ago, I had this green shirt and these gold necklaces that I wore. And so I'm doing that. I'm just wearing the same green shirt. Well, it's not the same one that I had 5 years ago, but it's the same color and 3 gold necklaces, just to kind of, have some fun with it. Okay, so before we get into today's reading, something that I did not mention last time that I feel is very important to mention. If you're not familiar with Neville's teachings, he taught between the 30s and he passed away, I think, in 72. And so you will be able to tell a lot of times the era in which he was teaching. Another thing that he did very heavily was he interpreted the Bible. And he interpreted it in 2 ways. The one was the law and one was the promise. So the law, he says that everyone can experience the law, meaning that we can manifest our reality. You don't have to be enlightened. You don't have to be a good person. You can still manifest what you want to manifest, which is true. We know, I'm sure that we can think of not so great people that manifest a ton of stuff in their reality, right? The promise is more of, it is spiritual enlightenment. It's what he called spiritual enlightenment. And he said everyone will eventually experience the promise, but you don't need to experience the promise to experience the law. So he would use the Bible to talk about both the law and the promise. He, in a lot of his writings, he gives a passage and he gives his interpretation of it, talking about conscious creation in many cases, and then in his later teachings really going into his interpretations of the Bible and talking about the promise or enlightenment. So I wanted to give that little disclaimer for anybody who is not familiar. I know that we all come from different backgrounds and different beliefs, and so I just wanted to let you know that as I'm reading through his books that was just something that he did. Okay, so let's get started by relaxing, getting ready for today's activation. If you are open and receptive to receive an energy activation for your highest and best good, today, just say yes. And I invite you now, as I'm connecting energetically, to once again bring your current intentions into your awareness. But as you bring them into your awareness, feel yourself as one with them. Feel them as already here, already a part of you. For all we are doing in this series is awakening them within your consciousness, fusing them with your consciousness, so that they can harden into fact in your reality. All right, today's little passage that I'm going to read . The word or the desire must be fixed or united with consciousness to give it reality. Let me go back one line. And the word was with God, John 1:1. The word or desire must be fixed or united with consciousness to give it reality. The awareness becomes aware of being the thing desired, thereby nailing itself upon the form or conception, and giving life unto its conception, or resurrecting that which was heretofore a dead or unfulfilled desire. Two shall agree as touching anything, and it shall be established on earth. This agreement is never made between two persons. It is between the awareness and the thing desired. You are now conscious of being, so you are actually saying to yourself without words, I am. Now, if it is a state of health that you desire to attain, before you have any evidence of health in your world, you begin to feel yourself as healthy. And the very second the feeling I am healthy is attained, the two have agreed. That is, I am and health have agreed to be one, and this agreement ever results in the birth of a child, which is the thing agreed upon, in this case, health. And because I made the agreement, I express the thing agreed. So what this passage is saying is, whatever your desire is, as you marry your I am consciousness with the state of that desire, you become one. And that is how you birth it into your reality. So let's begin now with just feeling into your I am presence. Stating, I am. I am. And now your I am presence is greater than any desire. It encompasses all, everything. Your desires are not greater than you. Nothing is greater than I am. And now, what is your intention? What would you like to merge your I am consciousness with? And repeat, I am, and then whatever your desire is. I am wealthy. I am living my dream life. I am in a happy, healthy relationship. Whatever it is, repeat that now. Marry your I am with your desire by claiming it. Claiming it now. And although this desire has been unfulfilled in physicality, we marry it with your consciousness and we allow ourselves to feel the truth of it right now. So whatever you are stating, feel that this is your reality right now. I am whatever you desire, and feel it as much as you can within your body. Continue to repeat, sinking deeper and deeper into the feeling, I am. This is now your truth. And as long as you walk forth in this assumption, it must manifest in your reality. You have now merged your I am presence with this desire. And we're grounding this into you now. And as you walk through the rest of your day and in the days moving forward, I would invite you to repeat this affirmation every single time that you think of your desire, or especially when you think of the lack of it, because you're no longer in lack. You have embodied the state. You are your ideal now. You are the embodiment of your desire. You have your desires. You have merged with them now. And all you have to do is walk forth from this session in the assumption of it. And in the most divine, ideal way, it will harden into fact. And when you are ready, take a couple deep breaths, open your eyes, so be it and so it is. We give thanks. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk with you tomorrow.